in there to receive services. They need housing. They are sleeping on the streets, people. So if they coming in, they don't smell so good. Maybe they couldn't get to a shower this morning like you could. And if they coming in, they've been drinking or they've been toasty a little bit. If you waking up in below degrees weather, you may need something to keep you warm to last for the day. So again, I'm running into this situation where the homeless population may not meet certain people's expectations. They may not meet Director of Homeless Services expectations, but they are the reason that the government is pushing money into Baltimore City. They are the reason that this $3.7 million that's been mismanaged, they are the victims here. They are the ones who have been subject to neglect. They are the ones who are not being housed, and it's really time, Baltimore City, and I say Baltimore City as a whole, that we stand up and be a voice to our mayor, to our council people, to let them know that the homeless people are homeless but not invisible, and they need to be identified as such. I mean, we look at these individuals, we ride past them, we put our window up, we look the other way, but sometimes all it takes is a phone call. All it takes, you need to know the mayor email, go to mayor@baltimorecity.gov. Email the mayor. Ask her, why is this not a priority on her list to take people off of health care of the homeless steps? And I say this because the more and more I get around our administrative individuals, and I say the administrative out of respect, the mayor gatekeepers, and they seems to act like they are doing so much when it comes to the homeless population. They feel so exhausted and they can't do this and they can't do that, but you don't see none of them coming on the media talking about the issues that's going on, because they can't come to the media because it'll be their job. And I say that because when I walk in the healthcare of the homeless, and I met with Mr. Adam and I met with the individuals in there, I asked them, why do y'all let people sleep on y'all steps? Why is it okay to walk in this building every morning and these individuals are allowed to sleep on y'all steps? Why y'all can't start cleaning up your own front door first? 410-481-1010. Do call in, family, because again, this is the year anniversary of I-83. And when we went there this morning, I was able to take pictures. Look me up on Facebook, Christina Flowers. You can see them. And you could also see that even down to today, it is individuals back on this corridor. And they're on this corridor, and the environment of the corridor is still looking a mess. They still living there. And I'm wondering, if I moved 12 of them a year ago, what's going to happen to the ones that's there now? That's the question that we need to be putting out there to our mayor. That's the question we need to put out there to the Director of Homeless Services. I don't know if she'll ever get the question, but it is enough gatekeepers before her that they need to be accountable. They need to be responsible for the condition that these homeless individuals along the corridor lives in. And today, when I was down there today, and I'm going to introduce our guest, because again, when I say I work with seniors, and I done experienced a lot in this year, going down to this corridor, removing individuals immediately that have no business on this corridor. I'm going to take the opportunity to introduce my guest, because when I met him today and he came up to me, as fragile, and I say fragile, but he looks like he got a big heart, because he told me who his favorite governor was. And I guess he going to tell y'all too. But I want you to introduce yourself, Mr. Evans, to the listeners and tell us about your experience on the I-83 corridor.
This is Ralph Evans. I was homeless, and I'd gone over to eat at the homeless shelter over there, and the streetwalkers came up. They gave me